बाबा कहते हो यही बच्चे मेरे ताज तुम्ही, नैन के नूर लाड लो मेरी आवाज तुम्ही, मेरी दुनिया में तेरे दम से उजाला है, तुम्हारे साथ का अनुभव बड़ा निराला है।
एक सर्व शक्तियां और दूसरा सर्व संबंध का अनुभव, और तीसरा बाबा ने कहा कि सर्व गुण संपन्न प्रैक्टिकल लाइफ में अभी होना है। ऐसे नहीं सतयुग तक अंत में हमारे में थोड़ा ये गुण कम है ना, अच्छा अंत तक संपूर्ण हो जाएंगे। अंत में आपको देखेगा कौन संपूर्ण हुई या नहीं हुई। पेपर तो आपने दिया ही नहीं, पास कैसे हो जाएंगी। मानो मेरे में निर्णय शक्ति तो ठीक है, लेकिन मेरे में जो है वो अंतर्मुखता का गुण मतलब कम है। मानो मैं ज्यादा वो बोलचाल में आती हूँ, थोड़ा हल्के रूप में रहती हूँ, अंतर्मुखता का अनुभव हमको नहीं है। मानो अंत में मैं समझू नहीं, अंतर्मुखता का गुण जो है ना वो मैं लास्ट तक संपूर्ण हो जाएंगी। लेकिन पेपर कौन लेगा मेरा अंतर्मुखी है या नहीं है। पेपर तो अभी देना पड़ेगा ना, तभी तो पास मार्क्स मिलेंगी। इसीलिए बाबा कहते हैं कि सर्व शक्तियां, सर्व संबंध और सर्व गुण, ये तीन बातें आप अपने में चेक करो। अगर इन तीनों में से एक भी कम है ना, भाई गुण एक नहीं है तो कोई अर्जा नहीं, अंतर्मुखता नहीं है, रमणीक हूं मैं, ठीक है, लेकिन अंतर्मुखता के बिना आप मनसा सेवा नहीं कर सकते। जब अंतर मन में शक्ति भरे, अंतर्मुखी होके अंतर मन में शक्तियां भरो, तभी मनसा सेवा आप कर सकती। नहीं तो मनसा सेवा आपका यहां से यहां तक ही नहीं पहुंचेगी। मनसा विश्व की तो बात ही छोड़ो, मैं समझो इस भाई को मेरी अंतर्मुखता की अभ्यास है ही नहीं। पहले तो अंदर मन को आत्मक रूप में स्थित करूं, ये है अंतर्मुखता। और अंतर्मुखता का रहस्य बहुत अच्छा है। आप देखो, अंतर्मुख कहते हैं, मुख क्यों कहते हैं? अंतर मन भी कहते हैं, अंतर्मुख भी कहते हैं, हर्षत मुख कहते हैं। मुख शब्द क्यों कहते हैं? कारण अंतर बाह नहीं कहते हैं, अंतर माथा नहीं कहते हैं, अंतर्मुख क्यों कहते हैं? मुख फेस को कहा जाता है। और मुख शब्द क्यों कहा जाता है? अंतर्मुख की महिमा क्यों है? आप देखो इस फेस में जो भी हमारी 5 शक्तियां विशेष है ना, वो इसमें है। सोचो देखो, निर्णय शक्ति है, बोलने की शक्ति, देखने की शक्ति, सूंघने की शक्ति, खाने पीने की शक्ति कहाँ है? बा में है। किस में है सर्व शक्तियां? फेस में है ना। तो इसको फेस को कहते हैं मुख। तो अंतर्मुख अर्थात जो भी मेरी शक्तियां है ना, वो सर्व शक्तियां आत्मक रूप में स्थित हो, इसको कहा जाता है अंतर्मुखी। सभी शक्तियां, और विशेष आपके फेस की 5 ही शक्तियां अगर आपने जीत लिया, समझो आप विजयी है। क्योंकि मुख्य तो यही है ना शक्तियां। अगर आसक्ति होती है तो मुख से होती है ना, खाने पीने की मुख से होगी ना। सुनने की आदत होती है, सुनती रहूं, गीत सुनती रहूं, किसकी बातें सुनती रहूं, कान भी इधर है। सोचती रहूं फालतू, सोच भी यही है। देखती रहूं तो आंखें भी यही है, धोखा तो यही देती है ना। इसीलिए बाबा कहते हैं, हमारा स्लोगन है अंतर्मुखी सदा सुखी। ये स्लोगन है हमारा। जो अंतर्मुखी होगा यानी पांच ही विशेष शक्तियां आत्मक रूप में स्थित होंगी। अंदर हमारा क्या है, आत्मा ही तो है ना। तो अंतर्मुखी माना पांच ही शक्तियां हमारी आत्मक रूप में स्थित होंगी। इसको कहा जाता है अंतर्मुखी सदा सुखी।
सबकी प्यारी दादी गुलजार, बाबा वाली दादी गुलजार, बाबा वाली दादी गुलजार। Om Shanti. Adopt the culture of truth and good manners. The basis of truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. The basis of God's revelation is truth. Revelation will only take place through the truth. One is the truth of your own stage. The second is the truth of service. The basis of truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. On the basis of the inculcation of both of these, you can become an instrument to reveal God through the truth. If there is any type of uncleanliness, that is, if there is even the slightest lack of truth or cleanliness, there cannot be success in the task of revelation. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivar. Today is day 4. Adopt the culture of truth and good manners. Today's topic, the basis of truth, is cleanliness and fearlessness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Baba's knowledge is very simple but very deep. Actually, if we understand knowledge, the foundation of our life is very strong, very firm. And its knowledge is unlimited, right? So many years, we keep listening. And every time we listen, understanding is more. And to become 100%, like we say, we have faith. Is it 100%? Or sometimes very little doubts come. So because we have to be 100%, whether it is truth or fearlessness or cleanliness, it's taking long time, right? Some percentage is lacking. So that is why someone say, I'm honest, right? Or I am truthful. Baba is saying, look at that. Is it 100%? Or once in a while, little wasteful thoughts come, doubts come. But also it's so interesting when Baba says, when you have truth, and then it has to be everything very clean and fearless. So we have to connect these three qualities together. To win the race, to become the bead of the rosary, we have to be 100%. So Baba is giving us a last chance to look at ourselves. And if something is lacking, then we have chance now to become 100%. We have to be complete and perfect both. So every word has deep meaning. And Dadi Gulzar gave a beautiful explanation. I had never thought that way. What is introversion? In other words, looking at your inner face. Because she says all the senses are in the face. Whether power to think, power to see, power to hear, or mouth for taste, smell, everything. So introversion is look at the soul. So Baba is saying that whatever we do, we must reveal God. Not just by saying God is teaching us, but anyone who comes, there are many, many important people come, and they start feeling it must be God's task. Anyone, whether they are religious leaders or political leaders or social leaders, they all express their feeling, who is managing, how it is being managed, right? So basis of God's revelation is truth. I think it's not we have to make announcement, but it will be automatically visible. So Baba says revelation will only take place through the truth. One is the truth of your own stage. It's not you are very polite, very gentle, very sweet externally, and inside you get upset, angry, you are loud. No. So that's double. If you are gentle, you are gentle, outside, inside. Otherwise, they will say, oh, when it's different people, you are very nice with them, but with some, you are not. So, truth is one thing, right? Our stage. So, one is the truth of your own stage, and second is the truth of your service. That means I am honest, whatever I do, I truly serve. It's not in Lokik world. When people see their boss, they start working. Otherwise, they will just sit. Those who are honest, they will work, they will do seva properly. So Baba says that the basis of the truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. So Baba says on the basis of inculcation of the truth, basis of the inculcation of the truth, of these you can become an instrument to reveal God through the truth. Very simple things, right? You are on duty, you keep doing it. It's not you do in presence of someone or so Baba says if there is any type of uncleanliness that is it is there even in the slightest lack of truth or cleanliness. Is there even slightest? There cannot be success in the task of revelation. So in and out, thoroughly, in all different ways. When someone said that your kitchen is very clean, we went to different places. It was clean externally, but then we went in, we found it's not that clean. So same is not only our task, but our inner self also. They find us clean, introverted, fearless. All that is important in a real way. Love is love, not only love with few, not with others, with all the souls. So think about it 24 hours. Churn, look at your chart, and at least few things take out. If you have anything percentage lacking in any virtue, power, we have to make it 100%. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Didi. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I really liked what Dadi Gulzar was sharing about so many things. And one of the things you touched upon was the whole introversion. The other thing she was sharing was about virtues. You have to have all the virtues, you have to have all the powers, you have to have all of the relationships with Baba. So if I want all the virtues, and let's say if I realize that I don't have humility, how do I acquire it?
How do you acquire?
How do I make it 100%? It's not that I don't have it, but it's not 100%.
If you have self-respect, there won't be ego, right? Self-respect is where you will definitely be humble. You know, Baba gives many times example that all the top people in authority used to write your obedient servant. They never give your position. And also the real great people are always humble. They always say, that those who are originally very rich, they don't show off, right? They are always rich, they always have. But those who suddenly get money, so they show off as if they got something. So if we are truthful, if we are honest, so it has to be real. But self-respect, I find, keeps us very humble. It's very natural. It's not you have to be humble. You will be humble. That's what I find. Right?
Right. Self-respect. Self-respect is the basis for everything then. All of the virtues, then you just need self-respect. The in Sunday's Murli, Baba was saying that we all passed in the subject of love, but we are not there yet with the subject of self-transformation. How can we use Baba's love, our love for Baba, and make and do self-transformation? Can we use, like, if I'm passing in the subject of love, can I use that love to bring about self-transformation?
What would Baba like? No, in love we always think, what would Baba like? I always say that Baba gives love to everyone, but still those who are really truly understand, bring self-transformation, they are close to Baba's heart. Otherwise, you can get love. But I always say, do you think Baba likes you? So self-transformation is removing the flaws from the diamond. So keep removing your flaws. Diamond will shine. And definitely Baba's drishti will go towards them. And self-transformation should be very natural, right? Because after all, if I have to become perfect, I have to change myself, right? Anything I notice I shouldn't have, whether it is lack of virtues or lack of powers or relationship with Baba, I should pay attention and keep increasing, right? Why I get impatient, right? I should have patience. So I notice why I get impatient, not notice in someone else, but in me. So when I notice in me, then I increase my patience. I don't just suddenly react to anything. So gradually we keep reducing the weakness and keep increasing our virtues, our powers. Self transformation is not only from negative to positive, but increasing the progress. Not, oh, you were like this 3 years ago. No, change. People say, you look different now.
Right.
Your feelings are different. Your vibrations are better. No? So self improvement. I mean, life is for improvement, right?
Right, right.
So there shouldn't be ego. If you say you do this way, I always like that, do that. No, just notice where I can be better, where I can improve. So not only others, the energy, others also feel we can also improve. It creates hope, inspiration, and others also. So self transformation definitely brings more love of Baba
Mm.
because that soul is like example now.
Right, 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 right. Didi, in the beginning of Murli on Sunday, Baba was talking about this sparkle of fortune that he's seeing, like the three sparkles of fortune. what are the practices that I have to do to increase this sparkle of fortune? Like with Baba, with Sadhguru, with teacher, how do what are the practices to be able to increase my sparkle of fortune?
See, fortune based on our actions, right?
Mm,
So always remember that whatever I am doing, any chance of service I get, I'm creating my fortune. For everything, I see it through the mind, through words. I also see through wealth, not wasting, using everything in worthwhile way. Is creating fortune. Fortune is not only means remembering, but doing something in actions. So I feel that internally, just when you remember I have to create fortune, then you are attentive on your actions.
that's very interesting. That fortune
Let
means actions, right?
me let me do it, even if other one doesn't do. It's my fortune. So everything I could do in a better way for yagya is my fortune. Is my fortune. Bringing souls close to Baba is my fortune. Any kind of seva is my fortune, right? These days people come, we want to say things to you. You saw yesterday was Didi Nanli's Memorial Day.
Right.
And it's interesting that some souls, they came to her when they were 12 years, 9 years, 3 years old. So she was like mother to them. So naturally they had lot of emotions. So they wanted to express those. They came, they spent long time with me because they always felt close. So I think that allowing people to express their feelings and also express themselves in whatever way.
Mm-hmm.
So any seva I have to do, I always say, it's my fortune and bringing them close to Baba. I just want people to feel good, to feel close to Baba, feel happy, feel fortunate. And more they get it, more their stage is good. They can do more service. So I can create fortune at every step. Right?
Right. Right. One
Any
last,
anything we have to do is our fortune.
yes. Fortune means actions, not thinking, just actions. um, One last question, Didi, about minds of mercy. Baba was talking about minds of mercy. And, and we're talking about you don't have to prove the truth, you don't have to do all of these things. How is it that my merciful attitude can bring about transformation in myself or other people?
There is a very, very subtle weakness in human being. They want to take revenge in a very subtle way. You did this, I will also one day do this to you. So revenge is there, or sometimes like punishment. If you are giving drishti to everyone and somebody has done something to you, you won't give drishti. And that's why in Hindi series I said, by harming someone, you cannot win. These days that happens a lot. Revenge and punishment and don't give this to this one. You didn't behave properly, so you're not going to get this. No. But rather we should give give with love so that change can happen in others. No? So these subtle traits which are there in the soul, Baba says, be merciful.
Mhm.
I had given example that Dadi Prakash Mani used to say, give more love so realization comes. No? Why should we punish anyone, right? Punishment is in a lockic way, but have good wishes for the soul. I always say. So I notice these days that before I used to say, think all Brahmins are merciful, but now I see it's not true. Very subtly, either they will deprive you of your own love. No, I won't talk to you. I won't look at you. I mean, all that is taking revenge or punishment, right? But if you stay loving, little more loving, mm, that means you have mercy. So
Mm.
I think that in a very subtle way, whether take revenge or to punish someone, anything, even it is good, maybe you're doing it because you want to teach a lesson to other person, that's punishment.
Right. Right.
Sometimes merciful could be not applying the laws, Shrimat of Baba, that's not mercy. No, one time Baba said, lot of people are not able to leave many vices because of attachment. Like
Mhm.
mother, I remember when I was young, Baba used to say, let's say your parents, they have attachment with you. So if you are in a position where you will find that one is mercy, other is attachment. And when there is mercy based on attachment, it's not right. So we have to be merciful, but also disciplined. You must have heard a common story about that dacoit, no, what was his name? When he was being punished, he called his mother and told his mother that first time when I stole pencil from a boy and I brought home and I told you, you didn't say anything to me. If you would have told me from very beginning that stealing is not good, today I wouldn't have become this. No, what's the name of that? Huh? Robin Hood or someone was
Mm.
very, very much like, in stealing and was a big known dacoit. And he called his mother and said, day one I stole, you should have told me. It's bad. Then I wouldn't have done it. But you didn't say it, so my habit kept. So mercy out of attachment. It's all right, little boy, he will learn. But you don't know if he will learn or it will become the habit. So it's always good to keep Baba Shrimat and check that person because that mercy will not help, right? It's
Right.
all right. When he's pakka, he will do it. But those who do, they do it from very beginning, right? So our mercy should be based on pure love, not on attachment. But
Right.
forgiveness is also very important because sometimes we really punish to teach other person. That doesn't work for a long time.
Mhm.
If you have to teach, teach with mercy and love. I think that's more important.
What you're saying is very deep, Didi, because has to be this balance, right? Balance of having mercy, but also balance of making sure that the Srimat is followed, then forgiveness, all of these need to be happening at the same time. Yeah. Hmm. Thank you so much.
No, there is a saying, no, that instead of feeding the fish, teach them how to fishing, in the sense of you cannot be just making people dependent on something. We should
Right,
try that they grow, they progress, they are independent.
right, right.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay.
You are still in Hyderabad or
No, 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 I'm
Tampa?
back. I'm back in
Yeah.
Tampa.
Okay.
All right. Om
Om
Shanti.
Om Shanti, thank you. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Our schedule from Amritwela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. We'll connect to Double Furnace Madhuban online program at 8:30 a.m. There will be a class by Sister Gopi, experiencing my deity and worthy of worship form. So this will be the topic for the class. And then in the evening, 5 to 5:15 p.m. Avikti Children Murli class, 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by Hindi series, English series, and chit chat. Now let's remember Baba and take Drishti, Didi.
यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो, यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो, हर वक्त तेरे हाथों में मेरा हाथ हो, हंसी हो जाता वो हर लम्हा, हंसी हो जाता वो हर लम्हा, जिनमें बस तेरी याद हो, यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो, यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो। सुखद अनुभूति देता है मधुर मिलन, आँखों में बसा है मीठा वो प्यारा वतन, पल भर ना भूले बाबा तेरा रूहे चमन, लगी है ऐसी तुमसे दिल की प्यारी लगन, लागे सदा बाबा मेरे पास हो, यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो, यूं ही हमेशा बाबा तेरा साथ हो।
Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. ओम शांति दीदी, ओम शांति व्यक्ति परिवार।
Om
Thank
Santi.
Shanti Didi. Shanti व्यक्ति
you
परिवार.
very much.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Didi. Thank you, Vyakti Parivar. Thank you,
Om
Baba.
Shanti Didi.
Adopt the culture of truth and good manners. The basis of truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. The basis of God's revelation is truth. Revelation will only take place through the truth. One is the truth of your own stage. The second is the truth of service. The basis of truth is cleanliness and fearlessness. On the basis of the inculcation of both of these, you can become an instrument to reveal God through the truth. If there is any type of uncleanliness, that is, if there is even the slightest lack of truth or cleanliness, there cannot be success in the task of revelation.
सत्यता और सभ्यता रूपी कल्चर को अपनाओ। सत्यता का आधार है स्वच्छता और निर्भयता। परमात्म प्रत्यक्षता का आधार सत्यता है। सत्यता से ही प्रत्यक्षता होगी। एक स्वयं के स्थिति की सत्यता, दूसरी सेवा की सत्यता, सत्यता का आधार है स्वच्छता और निर्भयता। इन दोनों धारणाओं के आधार से सत्यता द्वारा परमात्म प्रत्यक्षता के निमित्त बनो। किसी भी प्रकार की अस्वच्छता अर्थात जरा भी सच्चाई सफाई की कमी है तो कर्तव्य की सिद्धि नहीं हो सकती।